What's up guys, it's January 17th, 2022. In 1 week exactly me, Quin and Claire will be going on a trip around the world. But first let's hear Quin and Claire's love story, watch until the very end.
So Quin and I met December the 4th, 2015.
I had just divorced my first wife 6 days before we were married for 21 years. I did that not because we couldn't get along but specifically to be with Claire. I was riding the E-train from Jamaica Center on the evening of Friday, December 4th, 2015. And that's how I met Claire. We talked.
He told me about himself and what he enjoyed doing, and our relationship started from there.
So she was visiting the USA from England for the holidays, and we met as I was having fun riding the E-train.
I was born in London in the UK.
As we were talking. Fun fact, I love untold stories of the year, and for a long time the first 4 seasons were almost impossible to find. I had only some 5 episodes of the first 4 seasons. Claire had seen a lot of the older episodes, and I said to myself, this girl's the one.
I told him that they got a new season of Untold Stories of the Year in England.
Little did I know the new season was starting the first day we met. I took her to my house at the time and introduced her to Avery, and that night we played Mario Kart Wii and then watched the new season of Untold Stories of the Year. Season 11 to be exact.
The guy had a deer antler in his head.
That same weekend we got a Christmas tree.
That was fun.
For that first month we went on the Santa Cruz and skiing and to a lot of Christmas parties.
Played Mario Kart and watched a lot of Untold Stories of the Year.
On Christmas Eve we went to a traditional gathering with my family, and Christmas Day Claire cooked a British Christmas dinner. I'll leave it to Claire to tell you what it was.
On Christmas in England we eat turkey, Brussels sprouts, carrots and red cabbage. Also in England we don't have Santa Claus, we have Father Christmas, and we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
We also ate out at Crafted on New Year's Eve. When Claire and I met I was 42 and she was 45.
In 2016 we had a great year.
In January we skied, we went sledding, and in February Claire and I got very sick and for 12 days with flu type A.
That was awful.
In March we went to Moscow and Lewiston for a bowling trip that was fun.
We also went to an awesome hot springs in Montana.
That was Jerry Johnson's Hot Springs. We went to Sam's Hot Springs in April. From June to mid-July Claire went back to England to move the rest of her stuff into my house.
In August we went on our first big trip.
We went to New York City in August for 4 days.
He proposed to me on the Empire State Building.
Yes, I did. I also made a deeper connection with airports and subways. On Halloween we went trick-or-treating. Our first Thanksgiving together was great. That Christmas 2016 was awesome. In 2017 we went out of the country for the first time together.
We went to Canada. We went to a small town in British Columbia for a weekend.
That was in February. In March of 2017 we went to Atlanta and had a blast.
Quin's favorite city after Nick. We went to Round Lake State Park camping on Memorial Trip.
In June we went to Portland and the Oregon coast.
Portland is nice, the Oregon coast sucks.
I agree. In December of 2017 we bought our currently and forever home. Oh, I also saw every episode of Untold Stories of the Year in 2017. In 2018 we got a huge board game cabinet with over 100 board games.
We do Monopoly every week.
We went to San Francisco in February 2018.
We always make sure to hit every stop on subways and metros when we travel.
We went to Salt Lake City that next month. Claire and I got married on June 28, 2018 on Fernando Lake.
For our honeymoon we went to Leavenworth, Washington.
A little German town.
I've been to Germany a few times, and that city felt like Germany with the food and culture. Except for there aren't cobblestone streets, and in Leavenworth the people were very nice.
I agree. You know, when we got married I was 45 and Claire was 48. We had probably 800 people at that wedding, counting my family, friends, and Claire's family and friends and a few neighbors.
In 2019 we went to Brian McCall in February.
And then went to Portland, and then Seattle in March of 2019. Then we went to Vancouver, British Columbia.
We went back to the Oregon coast in 2019 for a weekend trip in August, and then to Quin's Hot Springs in Montana. I actually would like to go back there sometime.
Me too. And in 2020 we did.
Nothing because of COVID.
Well, we couldn't travel besides that weekend trip back to Jerry Johnson's Hot Springs in Montana. In 2021 in March we went to Penyox.
It was just barely opening up.
Then we went to Hawaii in June. I'll never go back there.
Neither will I. We went to Las Vegas that same year. That was nice.
In Christmas of 2021 we went to Chicago and rode the holiday train.
Now we will be going around the world in a week.
Fun fact, we wanted to go to Kiev for our honeymoon. Don't forget to subscribe.